It's no secret that it's challenging to remain energized and productive at work. You just clocked in after a short weekend, and just a few hours into your day, your eyes are fuzzy, your back hurts, and you're already wishing for the weekend again. While having a good night's sleep and sticking to a regular workout schedule is important for daytime efficiency, eating habits also play a huge role. Everyone can be more efficient at work by simply avoiding foods that slow you down and developing eating habits that propel you forward. Although it can seem difficult, some great eating habits to increase your productivity at work are actually very easy. So, let's look into a couple of them. 17. Don't consume fast food. This may not be easy to take in because junk food has a special place in our hearts. But we've got bad news. Eating junk food is a fast way to lose your alertness at work. Whether you have a sweet tooth or have many free snacks around the office, foods high in trans and saturated fats will make you feel slow, while sugar-rich foods will give you a fast energy boost, followed by a crash. Despite the fact that sugary and fatty snacks are convenient to transport and consume on the go, if you want to remain focused at work, cut the junk. 16. Less caffeine. You've watched the movies, read the books, and in each there's more and more caffeine propaganda. They make it seem like the only way to stay focused. But is it really? Caffeine is a stimulant that aids in keeping you awake and alert. Research has found that people working the night shift who drank coffee made fewer mistakes and had fewer injuries than those who didn't. Coffee has also been linked to a lower risk of certain cancers, a reduction in depression, and a boost in physical fitness. So, trust and believe, we understand the temptation to reach for a triple espresso or a handful of chocolate-covered coffee beans when you start to feel your productivity at work slipping. Despite what you would think, consuming large quantities of caffeine will actually reduce your productivity at work. Consuming too much caffeine at once is like eating too many unhealthy treats. Yes, it will and can give you a short burst of energy, but will leave you with a productivity-depleting crash. It's best to drink small quantities of caffeine during the day, such as the amount in a cup of green tea, to remain active all day. 15. Every morning, eat breakfast. Another surefire way to keep your energy levels up at work is to eat breakfast. Even if you're not a morning person, eating breakfast ensures that your body transitions from its sleep-friendly energy-conserving state to a wakeful daytime state. Even a glass of milk, a protein drink, or a piece of fruit first thing in the morning is better than nothing. 14. Breakfast should consist of nutritious foods. Breakfast is without a doubt the most critical meal of the day. Make sure you eat the right snacks in the morning now that you've gotten used to eating breakfast. Low glycemic foods are digested slowly by your body, similar to how complex carbohydrates provide consistent energy. Breakfast can consist of low glycemic foods to help you power up for the rest of the day. Your body will receive a steady supply of energy to get you through before lunchtime. It's best to start with high-protein foods like eggs and vegetables, or sliced tomato and smoked salmon. A bowl of real steel-cut oats is recommended when you crave carbs and need something a little more satisfying first thing in the morning that's also high in protein. It contains several nutrients that will help you get through those early morning meetings without relying on coffee. It's a much healthier alternative to the sugar-laden refined cereals found in conventional grocery stores. It also has a lower sugar content than instant oatmeal. Since steel-cut oats are rich in fiber, they take longer to digest, leaving you feeling satisfied for longer periods of time. Similarly, consuming small, regular meals helps you maintain a steady blood glucose level, which helps you feel energized. If you eat infrequently, your blood sugar levels can drop dangerously low in the hours between meals. When you actually do eat, you're more likely to overeat, which raises your blood sugar levels above average. Your energy levels are unpredictably affected by this yo-yo loop of your blood sugar. Low energy at inopportune times can result in a significant drop in productivity. Your energy levels will fluctuate less significantly if you spread out your meals evenly, so your body will remain energized. 13. Snacking. Snacking is beneficial in several ways. To feel energized throughout the day, it's recommended to snack between meals. If you eat a small, nutritious snack between meals when you're hungry, you'll have fewer blood sugar dips during the day. It also means that you're less likely to eat large meals that make you sleepy. Always have a healthy snack at hand. When you get hungry, you won't be tempted to go to the vending machine or raid the box of donuts. Dried nuts, berries, low-sugar energy bars, and whole-grain crackers are all non-perishable snacks to have with you. If your workplace has a refrigerator, fill it with cut-up vegetables, fruit, and cheese on a weekly basis. 12. Maintain a moderate lunch. On a similar note, eating smaller portion sizes makes it easier to be efficient at work. For example, while many people blame the turkey for making them sleepy on Thanksgiving, many scientists agree that it's overeating in our portion sizes that causes the slump. This means that eating a large lunch, especially at work, would have a similar impact. Make sure you eat a moderate amount of lunch if you want to remain busy at work all day. 11. Tryptophan should not be consumed on an empty stomach. Tryptophan is the ingredient in turkey and other poultry that's responsible for the persistent myth that it's Thanksgiving foods, not portion sizes, that induce drowsiness. In fact, tryptophan only makes you sleepy if you eat it on an empty stomach. As a result, foods rich in tryptophan can be avoided if you haven't eaten in a long time. Turkey and other meat, milk, and cheese, as well as some fish, are rich in tryptophan. 10. Eat fruit first thing in the morning. Fruits are ideal for when you're looking for long-term efficiency at work. Fruit contains fiber as well as complex sugars, which take longer to break down compared to sugars found in candy and junk food. Fruit is also quickly digested by the body, allowing you to avoid the exhaustion that comes with difficult-to-digest snacks or big portions. When you haven't eaten in a while, it's best to reach for a piece of fruit, rather than dairy or poultry, to get your body back on track. 9. Consume whole grains. When you consume carbohydrates that your stomach easily breaks down, your blood sugar levels will rise, followed by a drop in your energy levels. Since multigrain and whole grain carbohydrates take longer for your body to absorb, the energy they provide is spread out over a longer period of time. This steady increase in energy will enable you to work more efficiently for longer periods of time. 8. Do not eat the steak. Okay, before you start cursing, hear us out. You don't need to completely eliminate meat from your diet. Consuming less meat for breakfast and lunch will help you be more efficient at work. Meat is typically high in fat and protein, making it more difficult to digest than other foods. While it's perfectly safe to enjoy meat, eating a lot of it before and during work could make you less productive. 7. Increase your omega-3 intake. Omega-3 fatty acids are present in a variety of nuts, oils, and fatty fish. These essential ingredients support the health of your brain cells and help your body store carbohydrates as energy rather than fat. Making an extra effort to get enough omega-3 fatty acids in your diet will help you stay alert at work. An excellent and delicious source of this is salmon. It contains a high amount of good fats and is considered to be a common superfood that also contains potassium, iron, and zinc, among other essential nutrients. All this helps in maintaining a healthy metabolic rate in your body. 6. Drink plenty of water. Drinking enough water not only keeps the body safe, but also aids the transfer of energy-giving nutrients in the body. Not only that, but when you become dehydrated, your blood thickens, making it harder for your heart to pump, making you feel exhausted faster. That's a pretty solid argument for water, no pun intended. If you're among the people who need an extra boost of energy after a long day at work, you can opt to grab a green smoothie. Yes, it's tasty, but a glass of water works just as well. In reality, staying hydrated is essential for maintaining energy levels and avoiding drowsiness. It's common to hear people complain that they're exhausted when they're actually just dehydrated. A reusable bottle filled with filtered tap water usually does the trick, but in case you don't have one, try buying a multi-pack of bottled water at your local grocery store. Just stay hydrated. 5. More fiber in your diet. Eating enough fiber, like complex carbohydrates, helps the body absorb food slowly and steadily. This ensures that your energy levels remain consistent, allowing you to be more efficient, alert, and prepared for the day ahead. 4. Want better sleep? Drink less. While a glass of wine before bed may help you fall asleep faster, it may also make your sleep less restful. Alcohol has an impact on how the body metabolizes food and depletes your energy levels. While this makes it easier to fall asleep, you might be more susceptible to waking up when the alcohol wears off in the middle of the night. Since being productive at work is linked to having enough sleep, avoiding alcohol before bed the night before will help you sleep better. 3. More greens. As much as we enjoy our steaks and meats, a big bowl of salad could go a long way. It doesn't have to be a totally green palette, and more recipes are available online to color your options. Leafy greens ensure you're healthy from within, allowing your organs to cleanse themselves, providing you with optimal energy. They also work on your outer glow and will have your skin glowing. It won't just be a matter of being productive physically but mentally as well, because they tend to boost your moods too. So enough about the foods you should eat. So what should you consider totally scraping off your diet? 2. Desserts. As we mentioned earlier, the sugar rush is perfect for a burst of energy, but anything that goes up must come down. You'll be fighting to keep your head up and your eyes open instead of being productively creative. More nutritious high-energy foods, such as apples, almonds, or green tea are recommended. Not trying to steal that love for cake away, just don't make it a daily habit and try to look for substitutes that would allow it to be an occasional thing. 1. Foods high in salt. Salt can be both your best friend and your worst enemy. Every salty food can make you feel bloated and thirsty, whether it's chips, pretzels, french fries, or sushi. Check out the sodium content on the soy sauce bottle. If you must have sushi, choose a low-sodium soy sauce and avoid the deep-fried rolls. Some of the tips may seem tasking, but once you get the hang of it and control your diet, it'll be easy to maintain a healthy eating lifestyle. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel, and give this video a like if you enjoyed the content. With that said, have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one.